Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Most of us think we're choosing careers with logic, but really we're choosing based on emotion, fear, identity, and half the time we don't even realize it. We glamorize choosing, but let's be honest, most of us dread it. Especially when it comes to our careers. The stakes feel high, the paths feel confusing, and the pressure to get it right is crushing. What should I do next? Should I stay? Should I switch? What if I pick the wrong thing? What if I regret it? Let's pause right there. The problem isn't that we lack choices. The problem is that we don't have a system to choose. So let's build one. Not based on trends, not based on other people's opinions, but on clarity. Because clarity isn't just knowing what you want, it's knowing what you can rule out. Let's start with something simple. Elimination. That's the first tool. Not choosing what you like, but removing what you don't. We forget that clarity often comes from subtraction. Not from more options, not from more research, but from saying not this. Think of elimination like clearing fog from a windshield. You don't need a perfect view. You just need to see enough to move. Here's how it works. Make a list of all the roles, industries, or projects you're considering. Then ask, would I be proud of this work? Would I enjoy the process, not just the outcome? Would I respect who I become if I stayed here for 5 years? If the answer is no, eliminate. Don't argue. Don't rationalize. Eliminate. You don't need to know the perfect option. You just need to remove the wrong ones. Why? Because clarity sharpens in the space that's left behind. Second tool. Pattern recognition. Look back at your past roles. What drained you? What lit you up, even on the hardest days? That's not nostalgia. That's data. Patterns are the breadcrumbs of your inner compass. Follow them and they'll lead you to energy, not just efficiency. We tell ourselves stories to justify staying stuck, but your body knows. Your energy knows. Track that. Trust that. Third, context matters. Stop asking what job you should do. Start asking what season you're in. Are you in a season of rebuilding, a season of growth, a season of recovery? Your career decision has to match your energy and priorities today, not 5 years ago, not 5 years from now. That means a job that looks amazing on LinkedIn might be completely wrong for the version of you that needs rest or meaning or autonomy. There is no universally right answer, only a personally right fit. Fourth, know the cost. Every decision comes with a trade-off. More money might mean less time. More status might mean less freedom. A startup might excite you but exhaust you. A corporate role might stabilize you but stifle you. You're not just choosing benefits, you're choosing burdens. So ask yourself, which one feels worth carrying? It's like carrying a backpack. The weight is fine, but only if you packed it yourself. Fifth, silence the crowd. Your career is not a democracy. You don't need a panel of friends, mentors, family members to vote on your next move. They're not the ones who will live the consequence. You are. Of course, seek counsel, but make sure your voice is louder than theirs, because you're the one who has to wake up to this job every day, not them. And finally, give yourself a deadline. Career decisions often drag not because they're complex, but because we avoid the discomfort of choosing. We want a guarantee, we want a sign, but life doesn't deal in certainties, it deals in direction. You make a call, and then you make it right. Here's a phrase I want you to remember. I didn't know for sure, but I knew enough to move. That's how most people make bold career moves, not with full confidence, but with honest self-inquiry, practical filters, and a clear no list. So if you're stuck today, start subtracting, start listening, start choosing based on your truth, not someone else's template. You don't need a perfect plan, you need a clear next step, and the courage to take it. That's how you make career decisions, without losing your mind. I hope you found value in this video. Thank you for watching. Please, do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. I will see you in the next one.
Find your unique value, let it free, stand tall, rise up, be who you wanna be. Your story matters, sing it loud and clear. You got that spark, ignite it without fear.